Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Know yourself and you will win all battles. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong, and strike at what is weak. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Knowing the enemy enables you to take the offensive. Knowing yourself enables you to stand on the defensive. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. Opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. The wise warrior avoids the battle. Wheels of justice grind slow but grind fine. Every battle is won before it's ever fought. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy, do what is great while it is small. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you, this will diminish his enthusiasm. If you know the enemy and know yourself, your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and know earth, you may make your victory complete. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Move not unless you see an advantage, use not your troops unless there is something to be gained, fight not unless the position is critical. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out his vulnerable spots. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear, then he will be amenable to your will. Attack is the secret of defense, defense is the planning of an attack. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved by him. You have to believe in yourself. One mark of a great soldier is that he fight on his own terms or fights not at all. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Be where your enemy is not. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. The opportunity to secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Great results can be achieved with small forces. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Never venture, never win.